Hello everybody, my name is Patrick Wright, and today I'll be taking you through my college story. My story begins about 4 years ago when I graduated from Terre Haute South.
4 years ago that I graduated from Terre Haute South High School, and man, I have a lot of stories from those days, but graduating was probably one of my best accomplishments, and after that, I didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life.
Leaving high school was a really hard thing to do, but I knew that I was going to make a lot of memories in college, and heck, I was pretty much going to find out what I was going to do with the rest of my life. So I ended up enrolling at Ivy Tech Community College. When I arrived at Ivy Tech, I ended up having to choose a major, and I decided to choose general studies to hopefully find out what I wanted to do once I got to ISU. My time at Ivy Tech was unfortunately short-lived, but I have a lot of fond memories from that time, like meeting a lot of great people and taking a lot of great classes. Like probably my favorite class I ever took there was Soc 101, which paved my way for my interest in sociology, and I eventually ended up graduating with an associate's in general studies.
Ivy Tech Community College was a great accomplishment, but I knew that I wanted to continue on my education at a 4-year college. But I didn't want to stay far away from home, so I ended up choosing Indiana State University.
At this point in time in my life, I didn't know what I wanted to do career-wise, and I had to pick a major going into Indiana State University. But then I remembered my time back at Terre Haute South and being in the radio and TV program and having a love for cinematography, so I realized I wanted to do something in cinematography, so I decided to become a media studies major.
Believe it or not, when I first came here to Indiana State University, I was a media studies major. Basically, I wanted to become a cinematographer, but as time went on, as I really got into the swing of things, let's just say I didn't really enjoy it that much. And I realized this really was not something I wanted to do with my life.
I then began searching for a new major and a new start at ISU. But then I remember my days back at Ivy Tech and Terre Haute South falling in love with the subject of sociology, and therefore I decided to change my major. When I look back at the decision of changing my major from communications to sociology, I feel like that was the right decision because that whole media studies thing really wasn't working out. And when I changed my major and got my new classes, I was just learning all this great and new stuff I never thought I'd learn about or hear about in school. Overall, I really enjoyed it. When I look back at my time at ISU, I have taken a lot of great and memorable classes. Probably my favorite class that I've taken so far is my Com 204 class, Media and Society. But now that I am a senior, it is time for me to make the next move in my life, and that's finding a career. Choosing the right career path has been quite difficult lately because I've been concentrating mainly on school. But in the spring of 2020, I will be meeting with a lot of people in the ISU Career Center to help me make that decision. But in the meantime, I've had a lot of ideas I've been considering. I feel like one of the first career paths I have in mind is becoming a travel agent or working hospitality management. I feel like the reason behind this decision is when I look back on my life, I have traveled a lot. I have been just about every place around America, from Disney World to Disneyland to Spokane, and I want to continue on that journey by eventually going around the world. Another idea that I have in mind is hopefully getting to work at the happiest place on earth, Walt Disney World. Ever since I was a child, I have always wanted to work at Disney. I've been to Disney World more times than I can count. Every year, I feel like it is a tradition for my family and I to go to Disney World. I have many goals and ambitions for the future, like hopefully getting to travel the world, working at Disney. I have many goals. I don't know what the future will hold, but I know we'll have a lot of ups and downs. And I will always remember my time at ISU, as this will be definitely a great experience that I will definitely look back on later on in my life.